Hello, Good Shepherd and St. Francis and John. I'm Father Linh Nguyen with St. Francis and John Parish. This week we prepare with the Gospel message for the 25th Sunday of Ordinary Time. A reading from the Gospel according to Luke. Jesus said to his disciples, "The person who is trustworthy in very small matters is also trustworthy in great ones. And the person who is dishonest in very small matters is also dishonest in great ones. If therefore you are not trustworthy with dishonest wealth, who will trust you with true wealth? If you are not trustworthy with what belongs to another, who will give you what is yours? No servant can serve two masters. He will either hate one and love the other, or be devoted to one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and mammon." Friends, the word that stands out in today's gospel for me is trustworthy. We often not hear much of this word in our society, especially when it comes to our faith. Sociological study indicated that over 70% of teenagers feels little white lie is okay. This idea is not clearly something they can come up with by themselves, but had learned from society, especially from parents who are the prime teacher of their children. Furthermore, the self-invented culture has pushed individuals towards self-absorbed within one's own desire and interest. In regard with living their faith, there is an insignificant attitude toward commitment of daily duties, obligation, discipline to grow toward God's everlasting love. For example, so many times I experience when parents promise at their children's baptism to live out their duties to raise their children in the faith, yet after the baptism they never go to church. Jesus in today's gospel clearly raises an awareness of this important wealth which God has wonderfully shared with us. Through the institution of the Eucharist of the Church, Christ shares himself, the true gift of heaven, which we can be partaker of the everlasting banquet until he returns. Hence, if we are taken seriously of this divine gift, how can we prepare for eternal love that has granted to be with God forever? Perhaps we should consider the importance of this matter in our life of faith, to be a trustworthy steward of ourselves and our family. Here's some family activity to consider. Talk with your family about what trustworthy means. What does trustworthy mean? When you are given a task for another, do you take it seriously to follow through? Do you consider it dishonest when you do not fulfill your promises to others? For instance, someone asks you to pray for them, or maybe you learn of someone who needs prayer. Do you follow through and pray for them? As a family, get a notebook, journal, some kind of book or journal where everyone in your family can add the names and intentions that you know need prayer. Keep it as a continual journal of your family's intentions to our Lord. As a family, commit to praying for the many people in your lives that need prayers, the intercessions of the holy saints, the care of our Blessed Mother. If we do not commit to helping others with their needs, prayer especially, why our Lord answer our own prayers? By our baptism, we are within the communion of saints. Our brothers and sisters need our prayer, just as we need their prayers. Will God allow His precious grace unless we are praying for others and their needs? As a family, commit to our responsibility of engaging in the communion of saints and trustworthiness towards offerings others need to our Lord. God bless, and see you at Mass.